Hi, everybody. I'm Khaki Jeter, and this is for my discussion number two. So I'm just going to go through the questions. It's been a long day at school. It was the 100th day. Um, so needless to say, I'm tired. So I'm going to get this done so I can sleep in late tomorrow. First is number one. What stood out to me in chapter one? After reading through this, I really thought I was looking on page 10 about your role as a teacher education. And I really like the way it said that we should keep a professional portfolio. I feel like a lot of the times I'm bad about just throwing away things I've done, or I don't really keep up with all my files or student work. And from year to year, I look back and I wish that I still had something to look on or have examples to go off of on better ways that I can improve or to use that same experience again. And I like the way it said that you can do it. Um, you put all your beliefs, your abilities, your goals, and your accomplishments in it, and it'll help you to grow. Include all your work samples and artifacts, and it'll improve your quality and proficiency. And I feel like that is so true. So I'm going to actually try to start implementing that as soon as I can and just keeping up with better files and keeping notes and little bullet points about things I've done and things that I would have changed or things that I would like to add. Um, Question number two was about your view of a child. I feel like I've always been kind of a children's person. I've always really liked kids. I think it's so crazy that Dr. Wolf actually is part of Willie Price. And when I was at Ole Miss, I actually worked at Willie Price for 2 summers while my niece was there, and I loved every minute of it. I've always had nieces and nephews. My brothers are older than me, so I've always had nieces and nephews to play with. But then becoming a parent really changed the way I viewed them. I kind of raised my kids different than things that I would see. But of course, I definitely ate my words about, I'll never say that or I'll never let my kids do that. But I have two little girls that are really great, but they've really changed my view. And I like to allow them to be kids. And if that means that they're a little loud or they make a little bit of a mess, that's fine. But we still want to teach them responsibility and behavior, but still allowing them to be a child. And I feel that also coming from being a first grade teacher to a pre-K teacher has changed that a lot, because in first grade I was very strict and I wanted things to go a certain way every day, and that's what I expected to happen. But in pre-K, it's a new day every day, and one minute everything is fine, and the next minute you've got 7 4-year-olds crying, and that's fine, and that's just the day, and everything's a learning moment, and we just go one step at a time to make sure that everybody's happy. But my view has not changed a whole lot, but definitely through all the different stages of life and with my children and different experiences in teaching, it always changes. And then finally, the question was my favorite quote. And actually, my quotes have always, those kind of changed too. But recently, I have a poster on my wall at school that I just love. And it's a Dr. Seuss quote, of course, because what else would you have in pre-K than Dr. Seuss? But it says, children want the same things that we want: to laugh, to be entertained, and to be delighted. And I just feel like that's so true. As an adult, we want to be entertained and we want to have fun and we want to be pleased. And kids want the exact same things. It may be on a different level and in different ways. They may just want a hug or, a praise. And as an adult, we want those things too. And so I find that kids are just like adults. They're just, little versions, and we're just, teaching them how to be the best person that they can be.